The drone world has been waiting for this moment, and finally, it has arrived. The DJI Mini 5 Pro is no longer a rumor. It's official, and it is already making headlines as one of the most significant breakthroughs in compact drone technology. For months, the community has been buzzing with speculation, leaks, and endless questions. And the biggest of them all was simple. Would DJI finally break the 250-gram barrier with this new model? That number might seem small, but in the drone industry, it is the difference between freedom and regulation. Staying under 250 grams means no heavy paperwork, no strict rules in most countries, and no complicated licensing requirements. Go above that limit, and suddenly you are dealing with bureaucracy, costs, and restrictions. When early leaks suggested that the Mini 5 Pro could carry a 1-inch sensor, advanced obstacle avoidance, and next-generation processing, many assumed it would inevitably cross that threshold. Bigger hardware usually means more grams, and more grams usually means more rules. But DJI has once again proven why it leads the market. Through what feels like engineering magic, they have delivered professional-grade features in a drone that still weighs less than 250 grams. That single achievement reshapes the definition of what a mini drone can do. Think about what that means. For years, if you wanted professional image quality with a 1-inch sensor, you had to buy a much larger drone. These heavier machines often weighed over 500 grams, requiring registration and compliance with aviation authorities almost everywhere. DJI's larger drones, such as the Mavic series, have always delivered exceptional results, but they came with extra responsibilities. The Mini 5 Pro changes that. It offers pro-level performance in a drone you can slip into a backpack, barely heavier than a smartphone. This is more than an upgrade. It's a revolution in portability and freedom. The magic of LiDAR obstacle avoidance. One of the biggest upgrades that sets the Mini 5 Pro apart is the introduction of LiDAR-based obstacle avoidance. Older mini drones relied on visual sensors, which worked decently in good conditions. LiDAR, however, is different. Instead of relying on light patterns or contrast, it uses laser pulses to create a detailed 3D map of the environment. And it works in almost any condition, day or night, clear skies or fog, indoors or outdoors. With LiDAR, the Mini 5 Pro doesn't just see obstacles. It understands its surroundings with precision. For pilots, this means confidence. Imagine flying through trees at dusk, tracking a cyclist through mist, or even landing on a moving boat after sunset. The Mini 5 Pro can now handle these scenarios with a level of reliability the Mini 4 Pro simply could not achieve. And this isn't only about safety. LiDAR also makes tracking smarter. A gimbal built for creativity. Hardware refinements that matter. DJI also paid attention to the small but important details. The propellers now attach with a simple tap-and-twist system, making swaps faster and easier. The guards have been redesigned with a swept-back style that improves both safety and aerodynamics. Even the propeller tips are shaped to reduce noise, making the Mini 5 Pro quieter in flight. These refinements might sound minor, but they matter. A quieter drone is less intrusive in cities, less stressful for wildlife filming, and generally more comfortable for pilots and bystanders alike. The star of the show, the camera. Of course, the centerpiece of the Mini 5 Pro is its camera. For years, users have begged DJI to include a larger sensor in the Mini series, and now they finally have it. The Mini 5 Pro features a 1-inch sensor paired with a 24mm equivalent lens and an f/1.8 aperture. This combination dramatically improves light capture, detail, and depth of field. Shots at sunset, indoors, or in challenging conditions now look cinematic rather than noisy or grainy. Slow-motion recording has also been improved, supporting 4K at 120 frames per second. That's smoother than the Mini 4 Pro's 100 frames per second, and it makes action footage more dynamic and dramatic. DJI also introduced a new 48mm mode. While it's not a true optical zoom, it cleverly uses a digital crop on the 1-inch sensor to deliver a zoomed-in look with minimal quality loss. For creators, this means the ability to tell stories not just through wide landscapes, but also through closer, more personal perspectives. Battery life and performance. Battery life has always been a critical factor in drones, especially when adding new features. Many feared that the Mini 5 Pro's advanced hardware would reduce its endurance. Yet, DJI managed to deliver 36 minutes of flight time. It's only slightly longer than the Mini 4 Pro, but considering the weight class and the added hardware, it's impressive. A 50-minute flight would require a heavier battery, pushing the drone over 250 grams, which DJI wisely avoided. For most pilots, 36 minutes is more than enough, especially with spare batteries. Full omnidirectional safety. Another leap forward is omnidirectional obstacle sensing. Unlike earlier models, the Mini 5 Pro now detects obstacles in every direction: forward, backward, upward, downward, and sideways. This makes intelligent flight modes like active track far more reliable. Whether you're running through forests, biking in cities, or hiking mountains, the Mini 5 Pro can follow confidently without fear of sudden crashes. That's why many in the community are calling it a cinematic beast in disguise. It's still under 250 grams, still easy to carry, but its performance competes with much larger models. For Mini 4 Pro owners, the upgrade question is serious. Moving from a smaller sensor to a 1-inch sensor alone is massive. Add LiDAR, new gimbal flexibility, improved slow motion, 48mm mode, and enhanced safety, and the answer is clear. For many, upgrading is not just worth it, it's irresistible. Why staying under 250 grams matters. At the heart of this release is DJI's decision to keep the Mini 5 Pro under 250 grams. Around the world, regulations are tightening. The dividing line between freedom and restriction is weight. Stay under 250 grams, and you enjoy freedom. Go over, and you face rules, registration, and limitations. DJI could have made the Mini 5 Pro heavier for longer flight time or extra features, but they understood what matters most to pilots: freedom. By keeping the Mini 5 Pro lightweight, DJI has given creators a tool that can be flown almost anywhere with minimal hassle. It's not just a drone, it's a statement about creativity without limits. Closing thoughts on Section 1. The DJI Mini 5 Pro is more than just the next step in the Mini series. It's a leap forward that redefines what Mini really means. With professional-grade imaging, advanced obstacle avoidance, cinematic gimbal moves, extended flight time, and full safety coverage, all under 250 grams, DJI has delivered something remarkable. This drone isn't just for hobbyists. It's a serious tool for filmmakers, vloggers, influencers, and anyone who values both portability and performance. It proves that you don't have to choose between quality and convenience. For the first time, you can have both. And this is only the beginning. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into comparisons, exploring how the Mini 5 Pro stacks against DJI's Air and Mavic series, and how it competes with rivals from other brands. We'll also look at why this drone might change the entire future of aerial storytelling.